Namaste, mera naam Ivana. Hey, hi, my name is Ivana, and this is...
Mera naam Mo hai. I'm Mo.
Mo also makes YouTube videos on his channel, MoDutch.
Yep.
But today, we are going to review the Baahubali 2 movie. I actually made him watch Baahubali 1.
Yep.
And he liked it, and he... well, he agreed to do this review with me because I thought...
Well, I had to see part 2 after seeing
you
that
need a
first
male
part.
perspective too. I'm from a female perspective, Mo's from a male perspective,
I guess.
kind of.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so we just watched the movie. Like literally, it ended 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Mo, what is your first impression?
It was pretty epic. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
My first impression. Rah! So many epic moments. Epic moments. Where do we begin? Where do we begin?
The beginning, like
The beginning.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
When
the name of the movie.
Yeah, when the name popped up and
Yeah.
like all the CGI 3D effects.
It was crazy.
You know,
The visuals are
yeah.
mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing. We were just talking about it. You can obviously see the production budget was way higher than the first movie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I wrote down some notes actually while watching the movie, and I think my favorite scenes were Devasena's palace, and also when he returns Devasena as his prisoner in the boat and everything. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
It was so pretty, man.
I mean, you want a male's perspective,
Yeah.
but I gotta be honest, the boat thing with the cloud horses,
It was so pretty.
it was very Disney, but it was
Yeah.
somehow also like pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's the type of dream you want to have, like when you're sleeping. So yeah.
The intro with the statues was very beautiful.
Yeah.
You saw like all the statues from the first movie.
Yeah.
That was amazing. All the stills. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah, and then we're going around
2D,
it.
yeah, that was
that was
so
pretty
cool.
cool. Especially the headless guy. That was pretty dope.
Why did that have
Male
to be?
perspective.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Blood splatter. And shit. It was pretty
I
cool.
was just like, why?
It was pretty cool.
Why? We know what happened. Okay. I really like, well, this is also from a female perspective. I really like the emphasis on strong women in both movies. So in the first movie you have Avantika, but in this movie, Devasena, my new hero, man.
She was pretty cool. But
Could you be with a woman like that? She's
well, if I'm as
one
cool
wild
as
child.
Baahubali, I really said that with an accent. Baahubali. I said that with an accent. If I'm as cool as him, then yeah. I could,
You need a wife like that.
Yeah. But if she's like really cool and I'm just like the natural me, then no.
You can't match your coolness.
No.
Okay, true. I have to admit, if I was a male, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to handle Devasena. She is one bad.
Yeah.
She's a badass, man.
You know what I really like? The part where they're doing the bow and arrow, like she's like doing one bow, and then he goes with 3 bows, and he's like
teasing her, right?
Well, he taught her how to do it with like.
Oh
the
no,
hand
you mean
like
the
this.
fighting scene?
Yeah.
Where they're fighting?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
And they're synchronized shooting.
Yeah.
Arrows at in
I
the
gave a
hallway.
spoiler alert at the beginning of the video, so don't start crying because we are giving spoilers. You know this.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I honestly I wrote down in my notes that was freaking sexy. That was sexy.
Okay. I don't know about sexy, but it was.
No, that was sexy, man. Seriously.
Well, they were kind of like dancing and doing.
Yeah.
I can understand, but yeah.
Yeah. No, from a women perspective, if you're like a strong woman, and then there's like a stronger man, he's like teaching you things. That's. Yeah, that's sexy.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I just thought like, ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I have to state, I don't find Baahubali that attractive. Actually, I don't find him attractive at all. And you thought Devasena was attractive, right?
No. I think Avantika was.
Oh, Avantika. Oh, yeah.
Attractive.
I think Avantika is attractive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm, you know, I like men, but Baahubali,
I think if you like take away his head,
He's not my
like, his
type.
body's pretty, you know, it's goals.
It's not my thing.
His body?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not really. So I was just like, oh, this is cool. I can appreciate that they're doing that, but not that I was watching like Baahubali. Oh my god.
You know whose
Shoot me now, die
strength
inside.
I really want?
Who?
The father, you know, the one with the curly mustache. Yo, that dude arm.
Bala's father?
Yeah.
Bala's father?
Yeah.
From the evil guy?
Yeah. Did you see how he knocked that rock?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He could have been strong if he
knocked
wasn't
that
for
wall.
for this arm.
He went like, and that wall just broke.
True. So if he would have had a good arm, he
That's some
probably
strength
would have
you
been
want.
very strong.
Yeah, for a one-armed guy, that was, yeah.
but he was definitely not sexy enough.
Well, you don't like that curly mustache.
Okay, so another thing that I really, really liked, I love the how they incorporate the humor in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant. I don't know, like it's at the same time you have all of this adventure and a romance on the side, and then some scene will pop up and you're just laughing out loud.
Yeah. That was especially when he was like trying to act like all, you know, a little bit dumbish when he came to Devasena's
yeah. That was so funny.
Yeah.
That was so funny when they were, you know, where they were keeping up appearances.
Yeah.
He wasn't strong at all and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super funny.
And the humor between him and Katapa, that was just like they
Yeah.
were bouncing off each other with the
I
humor.
really loved the role that Katapa had in this movie. You got to see a lot more from his character, and he was so funny. I also wrote down in my notes the moment when Katapa is praising Devasena's brother. He was her brother, right? I think he was her brother.
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah. And saying like he sees like a lion in him and an elephant and whatever, and the ending is like, I see a whole jungle in you. And literally the whole theater started laughing. Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, I think that those are like the most funny parts in the movie.
Yeah, especially that.
I love that. That was such a strong added element, I think, for an action movie.
Yeah.
You don't see that often in action movies. Did they also incorporate the humor?
I guess, but Indian movies have that. You
True.
know,
From a female perspective, again, I love the clothes, man. The clothes are so pretty. For the men and the women, it's so pretty. I want to wear everything what the ladies are wearing.
I gotta admit, I made notes as well, and I wrote down.
Did you check the hair? Because Mo makes hair videos and stuff like that. Were you judging Baahubali on his hair?
I gotta admit, there were a lot of scenes where his hair was waving, and I was like, dude.
It was very fluffy.
I want someone to hold some wind blower against my
yeah, like. Like this?
But no, like the clothes, you just mentioned the clothes. You know that song with the cloudy horses and stuff?
Yeah.
Yo, the clothes that they were wearing in that, and it was like peacock kind of colors and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope, and both of them were wearing it, you know.
Yeah.
It was nice clothes. Yeah.
Oh, to be very fair, we both thought there was going to be a third movie, because that ending
was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I don't know if you guys ever watched the ending of Dragon Ball Z. It's like a anime show, but not really anime. And at the end, they dragged like the whole fight over 10 episodes. And I basically stopped watching because it was just it took too long. But personally, for me, that last fight between Baahubali and Bala, it should have lasted an hour at least.
Yeah, it could have been.
I would have enjoyed
longer.
that.
Yeah.
It was just way too quick.
I think like the Baahubali Jr., his story was pretty short in the end.
Yeah, I think they definitely should have milked this and made a third movie.
Yeah, they could have.
They definitely could have made a third movie.
But it's okay. It's, you know, now I don't have to wait for like months.
Now we can sleep again.
Yeah.
Because we know, why Katapa killed Baahubali.
But
we know, and we're not gonna tell you that. We're not gonna give you that spoiler.
I feel like they went so quick on the script in the end. Like, come on, that stuff with the palm tree and the guys were just shooting themselves out the palm. That's cartoonish. Come on.
Okay, so seriously, we also have some things that we don't like about the movie because it's amazing, it's fantastic. But seriously, let me see. The fight scenes are sometimes just too unrealistic, and of course it can be unrealistic because Baahubali is it's a fictional character. He's kind of like the Hercules kind of.
Yeah.
And but sometimes they're pushing it so far, and the fighting scenes are so unrealistic that everybody just starts laughing. Like not just us, like the whole
theater was laughing.
And especially that scene in the end.
Yes.
That was just like, stop it, guys, come on, like. No, you could have thought of something better.
Yeah, they just catapult themselves from a palm tree.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
No. Let me see.
Because he was saying like, you have to think like your father now. And that's the idea he came up with. Oh, I'm gonna shoot myself from this palm tree. I think he's been watching too many like Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah, I agree. That was really cartoonish. I think cartoonish is definitely the way to describe it. Like, don't push it. I really liked it when Baahubali like came up on those burning oxes, but that was already pushing it. Like, come on, seriously? We know this is fiction, but come on. But that was like completely overboard. Like, what I also didn't like was I really like Devasena, and she's one badass girl, but sometimes her mouth, like the things that she says are just like, okay, stop it, girl. This is not the way to go about this issue. Just zip it for now. Talk to Baahubali in private. Talk to, you know, the mother in private. And then nobody has to die for now.
That's exactly what I thought. Like, why don't they just discuss this in private?
Zip it, not in front of everybody. Come on. Okay, so I think like Devasena sometimes.
Hold back, girl. Calm down.
Sometimes I think I felt like the movie was missing logic, because Baahubali, you know, at one point he lifts up like a whole tree with roots and all from the ground. But in the fighting scene with Bala, he pins his hand down with a wooden stick like this big. Come on! Seriously!
Yes, exactly.
That's not logic.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well.
Make it like a hammer or something. Like, you could have thought about that, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Sometimes it was missing logic.
Like, you gotta measure his strength. Like, is he this strong or is he that strong? I mean, I could have pinned that stone out of my hand.
It was this small. It was so small. But overall, the thing that I liked most is there were so many plot twists, like literally 3 or 4 crazy plot twists that you never saw coming. And it was just like a big chess game during the whole movie. Like also with the Devasena engagement with Bala, and how Bala got the throne and everything. I was just like, mind is blown. I can't play this chess game, man. Seriously.
You know what the most realistic thing about this whole movie was? His mother. It's like every other Desi mother.
Oh, really?
They never want to be wrong.
Okay, I can't talk about that.
She got offended when he was like, "No, mom, you're wrong."
I thought that was very uncharacteristic that he chose his wife over his mother. I was like, that's very modern for such an epic historical story.
Dude's
like
in love.
Okay, don't make me go there, man.
Love makes you do crazy things.
The only thing that I was missing in this movie, and it will keep me up at night, is the slaughter of the father of Bala.
That's
like, seriously, that's so infuriating. That man, he was the cause for everything, because he also put those thoughts in Bala's mind and everything, and he was also plotting everything. I was just like, seriously, this is so unsatisfactory that we don't see what happens to him.
That is so true.
He was such an evil.
He was.
Mean
disgusting
person.
Guy.
And he just got a slap. Little punch.
But he has to live with that slap for the rest of his life, you know.
That's not a punishment. I really would. It would have been more satisfactory for me to see, like,
see him dead,
punished, like even more than Bala. Like he did everything. He put those thoughts in his head. He plotted all those things. Like,
that's true. That is so true.
He is the real villain. I made you think.
And he survived. That's how smart he is.
I don't know. Do you have any last thoughts about Baahubali?
I think it's a cool movie to see, and I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's some unrealistic stuff, but it's straight up entertainment.
I know, right?
You know, so
I think that's the most important takeout from this movie. It's crazy entertaining. It's so good.
Definitely.
And Mo actually told me, like, before we watched the movie, he was like, oh, I think you will need to wake me up somewhere during the movie, because if it's like after 10, I usually fall asleep.
Yeah, I do.
You did not fall asleep.
I did not fall asleep.
No, and I was not bored during any moment of the movie.
There's no boringness, so that's...
And I think that's the most important part. Like, we can laugh about the unrealistic stuff, but in the end, if you go to a movie theater, you want to be entertained, and
and revenge movies are always cool, you know. So I love those. So a good storyline.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, we're gonna end the review here, and if you guys liked it, you can always put a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more trailer reactions and movie reviews, click that subscribe button. Also, if you would like to have fabulous hair like Mo, you should check out his channel. The link is down in the description below. He's the hair master.
Yeah. Thank you for putting
You whip
it that
your
way.
hair back and forth.
I'm the Baahubali of hair.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. You should call me strong hair.
Yeah. What does that in Hindi?
Strong hair. Bali. I don't know.
Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.